Opposition leader Peter Dutton has warned Indigenous leaders the Voice referendum is on track to fail. Live to Trudy McIntosh. Trudy, good morning to you. So what's the reaction been?
Well, Pete, we've heard from Education Minister Jason Clare this morning. He says what we've heard from Peter Dutton is not helpful in this debate about the Indigenous voice to Parliament. These comments were made directly to Indigenous leaders here in Parliament yesterday when Mr Dutton attended for the second time the working group that has been set up to determine the process here for this referendum and ultimately decide some of the key measures related to it. Mr Dutton again raised his concerns about the lack of clarity around exactly how the voice will operate. He says it's unreasonable to ask Australians to vote to establish a body that they don't know how will actually operate if it is in fact successful. Mr Dutton, as a part of this meeting, said to Indigenous leaders that at the moment it's his assessment that the voice would not pass or would not be successful. This was a reaction we saw from the Education Minister imploring Peter Dutton not to repeat those remarks.
This week, Peter Dutton apologised for turning his back on Aboriginal Australians. Don't make the same mistake again. Peter, you don't want to be looking back in 15 years' time and apologising for doing the same thing.
Deputy Prime Minister Richard Marles has also weighed in this morning. He says he does not share this assessment by Mr Dutton, and he also called on the opposition leader to bring forward any constructive suggestions he has when it comes to the wording of the amendment or other details about the voice. Pete?